This is somewhat of a special situation where you have your variable located within a fraction. All right, so most of the time we would be undoing addition or subtraction first before we undo division. But I want to get my variable out of this fraction. I want it to be not contained within a fraction. So I need to get rid of the division. All right. So the way that I get rid of this division, as always, I undo division by using multiplication. So the opposite of dividing by 4 would be to multiply by 4, and whatever I do to the left, I must also do to the right. And so the multiplication is going to cancel out that division, and you're left with what you have in the numerator here. And so the k plus 8 comes down on the left side, equal sign stays on the line, and 4 times 12 is 48. And now I have just a simple one-step equation. So the hard part of this is just realizing what needs to be done in this first step. Once you get to the second step, it's just a matter of subtracting 8 from both sides to isolate the variable term. And so that's going to cancel, and your k comes down. 48 minus 8 is 40. The variable already has a coefficient of 1, so I don't need to do anything else there, and k is equal to 40. This is similar to 15 in that I have my variable contained within a fraction, but then I also have this additional subtraction that's being done. So if you have the fraction and an additional operation, then I need to attend to this first. And we talked about needing to isolate the entire term in which the variable is located and then isolate the variable. So to first get what's inside the blue brackets isolated, I have to get rid of that minus 18. And so I do that by adding 18 to both sides. And that's going to isolate my f plus 10 over 3. And so that goes away. My fractional value that includes the variable comes down. And then negative 8 plus 18 is a positive 10. Now I have exactly what I had in number 15. And I want to get rid of the fraction, or undo the division, if you want to think of it that way, by multiplying by 3. And so these two things are going to cancel one another out, and I'm left with what I have in the numerator, which is f plus 10. And then on the right side, I have 10 times 3, which is 30. And now this leaves me with a one-step equation where I need to just simply subtract 10 from both sides to isolate my variable term. And 30 minus 10 is 20. Okay, so I know I went through those a little bit quickly, but I wanted to show you where you can go to, let me go back here, where you can go to look at the key. And you go to the school's homepage and go to my website. And I've showed you this before, but just to show you again, click on school staff, then click on my name, and then go to class documents / lesson plans. Okay, and you've got the key for the review sheet right here. And you got 3 different files. Okay, so you'll click on this and the work comes up and you can go back and look at the work. Or you can also go to my flipped classroom website, which you can access from this page by scrolling down to the bottom of the assignments page. And so go to the flipped classroom website, and they're not up yet, but I will have the equation review up, the videos that you've watched today, including the one you're watching now, up here, so you can go back and rewatch all those being worked out as well. Your test on this will be Friday, and it will be on Schoology, and we'll talk about that a little bit more tomorrow. But Ms. Zentek has actually 2 assignments for you to work on for the rest of the day today. She'll take those up tomorrow before the test, and that will be for extra credit on your test. So the more of those you get done, the more extra credit you'll have going towards your grade on this test. All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.